This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. From the launch your online shop stage, all the way to the we just hit 1 million orders stage. No matter what stage you're in, Shopify's there to help you grow. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/special offer, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/special offer.
Today on CityCast Philly, we're talking about our monthly events guide. We'll be sharing some of the coolest places to go, restaurants to try, and free things to do for the entire month of July. It's time for outdoor movies, a West Philly restaurant week, and more summer festivals in the city. So the CityCast Philly team is here to share our recommendations of things to do in July. It's Monday, July 1st. I'm Trenae Nuri, and here's what Philly's talking about. Joining me is CityCast Philly producer Abby Fritz. Hey, Abby.
Hi, Trenae.
Hey. And our Hey Philly newsletter editor, Asha Prahar. Hey, Asha.
Hi, Trenae.
We're the team behind CityCast Philly, a daily local podcast helping you keep up with the news and feel more connected to Philly. And we have a daily newsletter too, Hey Philly. Make sure you sign up. There is a link in our show notes. So we're going to continue our monthly events guide. Y'all, this is one of my favorite episodes that we do together because I learned so much more about Philly.
Yeah, totally. I love hearing all of the things you guys curate and the things you like to do in the month. It always helps me shape my month moving forward. Did anyone take any of the recommendations from last month?
Yeah, so I actually went to the Adunde Festival.
Oh, nice.
And it was like I imagined. It felt so good to walk down South Street and check out all the vendors. I got waist beads. I got a cool bucket hat that I could wear to block out the sun.
Love that.
Let's see. Saw old friends, family. It just was a feel good type of moment. I love that it's just a intergenerational experience. It was just so much fun.
Oh my gosh. That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we have to talk about our recommendation for like the one big Philly thing you got to do this month. And that would have to be the Wawa Welcome America event series.
Oh, yeah.
This is the event to do in July in Philly. There are several days of free family-friendly events all around the city, like free museums, a concert along the Ben Franklin Parkway, and of course, the epic fireworks show that happens over the Art Museum. Last year, the kids and we found a spot near the Philadelphian apartment building off of Fairmount Avenue, which is near the Art Museum area. And I love fireworks. I love it. I love when you can feel that like rumble in your chest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think I've ever actually gone to this before, but
Really?
I'm planning to go this year.
Yeah.
I really want to go see Kesha since she's performing. My boyfriend is like a huge fan. So we're gonna go. We're gonna have fun. I'm really excited.
Make sure you bring a chair because you're gonna be there for a minute.
Okay.
So bring a chair. All right, let's get into some more activities. Abby, what's your pick for this month?
So with the hot weather we've been having, I kind of wanted to go with a theme for my picks this month, which is to stay cool at all costs.
Okay.
So
Love that.
that's the goal. So I try to find things that are either like blissfully AC'd or they have some quality that's going to like keep you cool, you know? So for my activity, I'm going with nighttime outdoor movies. There's a ton in the city, and a bunch of them are free, so definitely check them out. But I'm going to talk about a very specific one, Cinema in the Cemetery. Very interesting, right?
Yeah, okay. Tell me more.
So if you're looking for like a unique date idea, or if you're a fan of horror, this is up your alley. And it's also at night, and there's lots of trees around this area, so I think it'll be nice and cool. They also have beverages and stuff, so that's where the, staying cool comes in. So this is going to be at Laurel Hill Cemetery, and the movie they're playing is the 1989 comedy horror Vampire's Kiss, starring Nicolas Cage. Ridiculous. I'm so there. That's going to be bonkers. It's on Friday, July 26th, and it starts at 7 p.m., which they're going to have a big local artists and vendor market, so you can walk around and shop a little bit. There's going to be drinks you can buy from the Philadelphia Brewing Company, and there's also going to be trivia with prizes at 8 p.m., so that's kind of cool.
That's different, yeah.
Uh-huh. And then after all of that at 8:30, the actual movie will start.
Right, because that's when the sun goes down, right?
Yes, yes. So if it's really hot that day, you could also just like wait and go to that part. But, I don't know. I love a good vendor market, so I think it'll be fun. Tickets range in price. General admission is $20 for just everybody, $18 for seniors and students, $15 for members, and $10 for kids. And then if you're an Access card holder, it's $2.50. So I'm definitely going to check it out. I'm excited to see this goofy Nick Cage horror at a cemetery. That sounds really fun. Okay, Asha, what activity do you have for us?
Yeah, so I'm also hoping to stay cool. So my activity's indoors. I'm wanting to check out this new exhibit that's at the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts that just opened at the end of June. So it's called Layers of Liberty, Philadelphia and the Appalachian Environment. According to the website, it's an exhibition that includes paintings, drawings, print, and sculpture, and it, quote unquote, traces Philadelphia's relationship to Appalachian extraction of natural resources, which, sounds interesting. I mean, I grew up in South Central Pennsylvania, sort of just outside the eastern end of like where you would call like Pennsylvania's sort of like Appalachian region. So I think just like being from there and like living in Philly now, I do think a lot about how about Philly in relation to like other parts of the state, like economically, historically, politically, culturally. And I think that this particular sort of environmental angle isn't really something that I've like explored a ton. So I'd be really interested like to look at this through art because, I love art museums. And I've never actually been to PAFA.
Oh, it's such a great museum.
Yeah, so I think this could be a really good sort of motivation to actually like go there to see this specific exhibition. And so like I said, it started last month, so it's already on view and it lasts until November, so there's all summer to see it. Tickets to the museum are $18 for adults, $15 for seniors and students, $10 for ages 13 to 17, and it's free for kids who are 12 and under. So you can take your kids with you.
Okay. How well do y'all know your Chinese zodiac signs?
Ooh, I think I'm the rabbit, the hare.
Oh, okay.
That sounds right. I feel like maybe we were born in the same year.
Okay.
So I feel like that would be what I am
Correct,
too.
yeah.
I don't know them that well.
Okay.
I guess
What year were
that's
you?
kind of what I'm
99, baby? Anyone? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're the year of the hare.
Well, I am not 99. I'm a little bit older than that. I'm actually, I'll just say this. I am the year of the dragon.
Ooh, that's a great one.
And it was so interesting. So I'll talk about that a little bit later. But this is the year of the dragon. So you got to head down to Old City and check out the annual Philadelphia Chinese Lantern Festival at Franklin Square. You can go to the CityCast Philly Instagram page and see that the kids and I, we actually went for opening night. And we got there around 7 p.m., so the sun was still out, but we stayed past 10 p.m. to see the park just light up. There's live performances throughout the night, food, drinks, gift vendors, and there is a really cool like smoke bubble machine.
Oh.
In the back of the park, and great opportunities to take pictures, and there's interactive exhibits. So going back, there is an exhibit where all of the Chinese zodiacs are available for you to take a photo with your sign. And it also gives like some details about maybe your personality or things that you like. And of course, a dragon would be a great journalist. I thought that was so cool to find out.
That's awesome.
So tickets range from $16 to $25. So definitely check this out.
I've seen these, like all of the sort of like decorations for this event during the daytime because I used to work across the street from
too.
Franklin Square. And I would go to the park for lunch sometimes because they have that little like snack bar, and I would like just buy their like fries and like a hot dog or something if I was like really desperate and didn't pack something. Love the people who work at that stand, by the way. Shout out to them. But I was always like, oh, these are so cool. I wonder what they would look like at night. And then I found out you had to pay, and I was like, I don't know. But you're really selling it here. Like, I feel like I should check it out.
It's so cool. And especially like you got to get inside. It's just a really cool experience. This is our first time doing it at night. So I was excited. Okay, more events after the break.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. From the launch your online shop stage, all the way to the we just hit 1 million orders stage. No matter what stage you're in, Shopify's there to help you grow. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/special offer, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/special offer.
Okay, let's get into some food recommendations. Asha, what is your pick for July?
Yeah, so for my food pick, I will say I don't make it west of the Schuylkill like super often. It's definitely like not kind of in my regular like sphere of like where I go day to day. So I always like have to make a special trip. And I think I want to make a special trip to go to University City Dining Days, which, if you're unfamiliar, is basically University City's version of Restaurant Week. And so this year, Dining Days, they go from July 18th through July 28th. And during that time, there are a couple dozen restaurants in the area that are offering $20, $30, or $40 lunch and dinner deals. And so these are all 3 courses. A lot of them are sort of structured as like appetizer, entree, dessert, though that can differ a little from restaurant to restaurant. And I was taking a peek at some of these menus, and I was thinking I might want to finally try Sabrina's. I've never actually been, and I feel like I've heard a lot about it. Since they have a deal where they're offering like you can get like a latte and a half order French toast and a short stack of pancakes for like $20.
Oh, that's good.
Which sounds like a great deal to me. And I also want to maybe try Dim Sum House by Jane G's. I was looking at their menu, and that looks like stuff that I would really like. So I guess the one thing I would say, if you're planning to take advantage of any of these deals, is that you should make sure you check to see if there's any like fine print around them. So like Sabrina's, for instance, they're not offering their deals on the weekends. So it's like weekdays only. And also a lot of these are like dine-in only. So make sure you check that if you're planning to do any of that.
Okay, so I have tips. First of all, Sabrina's is like it's yeah, that's good. But for dim sum, we gotta go there as a team because I kind of know the manager. But here's a tip for dim sum, Asha. If you're done eating your dumplings, your scallion pancakes, your Mongolian beef, there is a pool table in the back for free that you can play. So you can extend your stay a little bit longer and play a game of pool.
Fun.
Wait, that's a great tip. I'm gonna go too. Let's all go.
We're all going to go.
Yeah, we're all going.
I have a recommendation. So if you're still in West Philly, head over to the Philadelphia Zoo's Summer Ale Festival, and that's happening on Saturday, July 20th from 7 to 10. So according to the site, you can enjoy more than 100 award-winning seasonal craft beers and ciders. There's going to be live entertainment, food trucks, and of course, you can check out the zoo's exhibits. Now, y'all know I love like kid-friendly things, but this one is adults only, right? We need some fun. Tickets are available exclusively through their website, so you cannot purchase tickets at the door. So just make sure you know that. The tickets are $75 for general admission, but $90 if you want early access. So you'll be able to come and get access 1 hour earlier at 6 p.m. And the Summer Ale Fest serves as a fundraiser for the zoo.
I don't know if I could imagine being at the zoo with no children.
I know, right?
that just feels very like not zoo-ish.
Well, I've also got a cool food activity too. And sticking with my cool theme, my activity is the Ice Cream Festival on Filbert. So this is put on by the Reading Terminal Market, and this is family friendly. So we can bring the kids to this one. Actually, it's encouraged. And it's a pay-as-you-go festival with no entry fee, and it's featuring Bassett's Ice Cream along with 15 other, as they call them on the website, ice cream artisans.
Ooh.
Love it. And they're all from Philly, which is cool. Including my current ice cream fave, which is Frutero. They make like really yummy fruit flavored ice creams. They have a really good soursop that I've been like loving. And they're guava, of course.
Ooh, guava. I've never tried that. And it looks like this is happening Saturday, July 13th from 12 to 4 p.m. at 12th and Filbert. So like right in the middle of July. Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, fun, right? There will also be other events happening like an ice cream eating contest
Ooh.
and a visit from quote unquote Summer Santa.
Oh,
So,
Christmas in July.
Yeah,
I get it.
but of course. So stay cool, grab some ice cream, eat a lot of ice cream.
Okay, well, that I think we're gonna be stuffed with the University City Dining Days, the Zoo Summer Ale Festival, and the Ice Cream Festival. But we gotta like work all this stuff out. So let's talk about some free activities to, save on that budget. If you're looking for something active after all of that food, but you need something that's beginner friendly, I got you. So check out R&B soul line dancing on the river. So years ago, my mom's best friend, Miss Regina, she introduced me to this style of line dancing, which is really driven off of community, following the instructor's footsteps, and, just having fun while dancing to R&B and sometimes house music. And so I've been hooked ever since. So I'm always looking for a line dancing opportunity. So I'm really excited about this weekly class. It is outdoors. Now, when you take these classes, the instructors do go slow at first, but then they're going to pick up the pace so that they can match the tempo of the music. So classes are Monday, July 1st, so tonight, July 8th, 15th, and it's all happening at Lardner's Point Park, which is in like the Tacony section of the city. And the classes are all free. Monique, aka Mo Smooth, is the instructor. And they say bring water bottles, sweat rags, dancing shoes, and, some people actually dance in heels.
Wow.
And they also say bring a good spirit, positive vibes, and have fun with this.
Absolutely. You have to, especially when you're just learning to dance too. Got to be open. So for my free event, this is something I've been wanting to get into for a long time. And I feel like since it's hot, I kind of want to stay inside sometimes. I think I'm going to join a book club this summer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love reading, and there's a ton in Philly. And when I was looking around for some, I noticed like a lot of libraries host book clubs, but also if you're looking for like more specific book clubs like that relate to like genre, like mystery or romance, or like there's a lot of like women's book clubs, or you can look around and there's definitely something for you. The book club I'm thinking about joining though is the Philly Queer Book Club. They meet every second Thursday to discuss a piece of queer literature at Giovanni's Room, which we did talk about last month on the pod as well.
I remember.
Yeah, they're cool. It's a Philly AIDS thrift store location, and it happens to be the oldest LGBTQ and feminist bookstore in the country. So every month they pick a book. This month is The Talented Mr. Ripley, and in the past they've read things like We Both Laughed in Pleasure, a collection of Lou Sullivan's diaries, and Orlando by Virginia Woolf. So it's pretty cool. You get to read it on your own, and then you show up at 6 p.m. to discuss. This month it's going to be on July 11th, so you got a little time. You can read it. I believe in you.
I was going to say, are you a fast reader?
I do. I am a fast reader. I read like 2 books a month probably, if like just for
that's
fun.
Good.
Nice.
They do encourage you to buy the book from Giovanni's Room if you can. It's nice to give back. But if not, and this is also like what I do, I get all of my books from the library. So you can absolutely do that. Make this a totally free event. And anybody is welcome to come to the Philly Queer Book Club. You don't have to be queer. You just have to be interested in talking about queer books. So pull through or find your own book club. It's a good time of year to sit inside and read. And yeah.
I've also got an event that's a little bit book related, though it's quite different. It's also, we mentioned Nicolas Cage earlier. It's also Nicolas Cage related. So have I ever talked to you guys about my love for National Treasure?
You definitely
have
mentioned it before, like in passing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I just love that movie. It reminds me of being a kid and like watching it at my friend's house. And like when I've like sort of revisited the film as like an adult living in Philadelphia, I just loved watching the scenes that are like set here when they're like sort of like running through the city. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense timeline wise. But I'm also like, oh my gosh, I know that place. That's Reading Terminal Market. That's so cool. It's Independence Hall. Like, anyway, so my free event is related to National Treasure. Apparently, I need to start listening to this. There is a podcast called The National Treasure Hunt. And the hosts of it have also written a book. It's also called The National Treasure Hunt. It has like a subtitle too. But the hosts / authors are actually, they were roommates at Ursinus College in Montco. And they started this podcast during COVID lockdown. And they're going to be coming to Old City this month to give a quote unquote interactive lecture and do a book signing of their National Treasure book. So this event is free. It's open to the public and reservations are required, which you can do online. And it's on June 6th at 1 p.m. at Congress Hall. Mm-hmm. And they're going to be signing copies of their book. Oh, cool. They're going to be talking about the history behind like some of the plot lines in the film, as well as like some of the science involved with like some of their like the characters like antics and like trying to follow the clues and stuff. And they're going to talk about like stuff that has to do with like filming in Philadelphia. So it sounds like super, super cool. And like I said, it's free. And I will say I would 100% be going to this. You can tell I'm very excited.
I know. I'm like, look at you nerding out on it.
However, I already have plans at that exact same time on that exact day. So I really can't cancel them. I'm super sad about it. So if anybody goes, please call us, leave a voicemail, and like tell me how it is so that you can maybe like help me cure my FOMO.
Oh my God, we need live tweets.
Yeah, like take a video, like send it to us by email. Like please, if anybody goes to this, I want to hear all about it. Oh. Like I really.
Okay, Asha, I've got another tip for you. Since you can't make this event, I would love for you to check out the National Treasure series called National Treasure Edge of History, which is on Disney Plus right now. And it is like a new updated version of a exploration through American history. They've got a little bit of bluegrass music history in there.
Interesting.
There is history about New Orleans too, so they go all over. And I feel like you would like this series.
Yeah, feels very up my alley. Yeah. Like once again, reminding me of childhood. Like I used to play like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, like that kind of stuff. So I just the little like gamifying history thing. Mm-hmm. That's fun to me. So thanks for the rec. I'll have to check that out.
Very Asha coded for sure.
Y'all, this is going to be a jam-packed July. I love the variety of events that we chose. And yeah, let's have some fun.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Asha. Thanks, Abby.
Thanks for having us. And thanks for sharing all your great recs.
Yeah, thanks you guys.
That's all for today here on CityCast Philly. If you enjoyed this episode about things to do in July, please tell a friend and start making your reservations. Rate the show, leave us a review, and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to sign up for our morning newsletter, Hey Philly, to learn more about what else Philly's talking about. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Bye. And it's cinema.
Okay, wait. Did I say cinema wrong?
It's
is that
cinema.
Why this is highlighted? Cinema. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I never say it right.
I was like, ooh, that's an exotic way to say
Cinema. I literally never know which one it is.